Get off the stroller.
Shark. Those sharks want to see when they're gonna feed this. I know. Yeah, because it takes like so long. Yeah. Look at all these people. I know. They're gathering because Mama is all on time.
About like a minute and a half.
A minute and a half. Woo. I'm freezing. My legs are freezing right at the legs. Me too. My legs aren't. Are they gonna wake up? Are they awake or are they being sleepy or something? I wish I could just stick my hand in and go so I wake up.
You wait here with me? You can't keep walking back and forth. You wait over with me and wait over there.
I actually just went to class.
You go ahead and wait for the kids. I'm right here.
Oh, there's a ray, sweetie. Way back there.
I know.
Yeah, it's got
Mama, what is this? Mama, is that a mountain ray right there? It's an X-ray. Mama, is that a mountain ray right there?
Kirsten, let your brother in front of you.
He keeps on going back. Kirsten. Oh my gosh. Yes. Its mouth looks so weird. I know. Even took this off. Hey, wake up, mister. I want to take one of those babies home with me. They're so cute. 20 more minutes until they get fed. I know, but you might not like their teeth. Yeah. I want a baby thing. I want to be what if they eat but they wouldn't be, and they would just like suck this.
All right, my name's Dana. I'm an aquarist here at the National Aquarium. I want to welcome you guys all. I'm going to go ahead and do our shark feeding today, but first I want to do a short talk about the sharks we have on exhibit here. So this in front of you is Channel Islands, our exhibit. Channel Islands are located off the southern coast of California. So you might think this water is nice and warm, balmy water, but actually the temperature of this tank is in between 50 and 55 degrees, so it's pretty chilly in there. We do have 3 different species of sharks in this exhibit that you would find in Channel Islands, and I want to tell you about each one and kind of how they get their names. The first one I'll tell you about is our leopard sharks, which are usually easy to spot because they're constantly swimming around the tank. We have 2, one male and one female. They are full grown, and as you can guess, they get their name leopard sharks because they have similar patterns of leopard. The second species I want to tell you about is our horn shark, and I see one swimming up here towards the top in this left window. They have 2 horns on their dorsal fins, which is how they get their name. These horns are venomous, so if a predator comes after them and tries to eat them and gets stuck by these horns, it can be very painful and even deadly sometimes. All right, and then the third and final species I want to tell you about is our swell shark. I don't see, they're usually piled on top of each other in the corners. Yeah. Oh, don't worry, they'll wake up soon when the food gets thrown in there. They are called swell sharks because what they can do is they'll take in water and they'll swell 2 to 3 times their normal size. First of all, what this does is kind of scares predators, making them think that they're actually much bigger than they really are. And also what they'll do is they'll swell up and they'll fit into small crevices and holes in the rock, and that way predators can't get around to eating them. So it's a pretty cool trick they have. We do have other animals in this exhibit that you would find in the Channel Islands. We do have some rockfish and some wrasse swimming around here. A lot of people ask us why our sharks don't eat these fish, And the truth is, all of these sharks are bottom feeders, which means they're only going to eat crustaceans or fish that are crawling along the bottom of the sea floor. You can tell this by the placement of their mouths. You can see all three species, their mouths are parallel to the ground. Whereas I'm sure you guys have all seen great white sharks on TV, their mouths are open wide to what's in front of them. So they're gonna go along and eat fish that's swimming in front of them, whereas these guys are gonna eat things on the bottom. We also have 2 sunflower sea stars. They are the fastest moving sea stars in the ocean. They have 28 legs, which helps them to be the fastest. They move pretty slowly on exhibit here, but you can see them get from one side to the other pretty quickly, so it's kind of cool if you guys have time to sit and watch them. If there aren't any other questions right now, I'm going to go ahead with the feeding. Today we're going to be throwing in we have some herring, which is an ocean fish. We have some mackerel as well. We'll broadcast feed on both sides of the window, so you all should be able to see the show just fine. I will be back after the show, and if you have any pressing questions, you can ask me then. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yes! They're gonna feed it.
Yeah.
What was that? What the what?
Sure acted like it.
This is my brother. That's my brother. Come to Papa. Mommy, that looks like come to Papa. That one up there? Maybe the food right there. Maybe it comes out of that one. It's just like there. I saw it at night. So big. That's because so big. Oh my gosh, where's the food?
Honey, be patient.
She has to get off. I see all the sunlight. I see the sunlight. So it has to be coming down. Bless you. But next time, come here now. You see? There's food. There's more fish than there is. There's food. Where's the food? It's already in. There's more fish. The food's already in because there's more fish. No, because they're not eating it. They would already have their mouth open like. Yeah, to eat.
There's the food.
There's the food. They're eating dead meat. They're eating meat. They're eating poo. Eat it, eat it, eat it. That's a thumb. That's a thumb. That's a thumb. Eat it. That's a thumb. Oh, there's a thumb. Oh my God. That's big mouth. Gonna go and eat it. Gonna eat it. Only. I see one. Maybe not. Croca. The food's down. I see it. It's not. I think he doesn't want it. I see it. Sorry. I see it. The ones that make you see. I hear it. Yeah, I see it. I can see it. It's shark.
Yep.
It's the shark.
Thank you.
Okay.
They're eating steak. Look at the way they bite it. I see a hand. I know that's how they get the shark to eat that. That is gross. I don't find it. He almost bite it. He almost bite it. Hey, wakey, mister. Everywhere, Sharky. There's food. There's food coming out. It's not. Come on, wake up. It was just yes, this focus. Whoa, the shark. But the swimming. Yes, they're winning. Yeah, get away. They're winning. They're winning. No. Oh, that's a bad shark. Oh, what's your name? That one looks mad. The person.
That one want to go back to sleep. That one want to go back to sleep. She's like, come on,
Here's the two charges. It's like two charges. It's just eating it and grumpy.
Oh, I wanted the kids to.
Maybe not. He's like, I can't swim. Look, I'm dying. It's right there. It's moving.
Yeah, the starfish is moving.
Oh, the squid! It's moving on the
to see
rock.
that one.
That thing's moving on the rock. Uh-oh, the big one's gonna eat. The big one's eating.
You okay?
The starfish.
What is it?
He's eating him.
He's eating his friend.
He beat that guy. No, it's
Right there. It was right
that was kind of funny. See his bites.
He's biting it. Why are you biting your friend?
Kirsten, I don't like it.
I don't like the eye. That's what I don't like the eye.
that
Look at the eyes. The eyes are horrifying.
The eyes are horrible. The eyes are Bye. Kirsten, oh my gosh. I see her hands. What the shark is gonna eat her hands?
I want to see.
The shark's gonna eat her hands. I know.
That just shook like a jaw, like a dog.
I know. That's just shot like a dead. Maybe the starfish is a bad work. Look at that thing.
Oh, it fell off. The starfish fell off.
She's eating her with a stick inside the battery. Can you just watch? A stick. I saw a stick. It's eating Kirsten. Look, I don't like that. I don't like to look at that.
She did say they moved quickly.
Yeah,
Those eyes are creepy. Those are okay. You eat me.
Oh, there's a piece of fish right there. That's what he's trying to get.
I'm trying to fish. There, he got it.
I know, but they're hiding.
Yeah, eat me. Yeah, you.
Eat me. It makes us that one looks hey, look at me. I'm gonna knuckle sandwich. I'm gonna knuckle sandwich.
Oh, yeah. The eyes are.
That eye is crazy. I wanna see it eat. Wait, look at the starfish. It's moving. The starfish moved. Up the back. Hey, mister, knock it off. Keep moving. Hey, mister, quit. I'm freezing. Hey, mister, quit. You're done with your homework. Done.
Eat it.
Mister, quit. You almost licked me. Creepy eyes.
Whoa. Look at that. They just dropped a starfish in there that has food in it. That's what these fish eat. That starfish that has that gland.
You see the starfish moving? You know what it's doing?
What?
Looking for food.
Oh.
It eats the fish too.
Mommy, can I sit up here?
see the teeth.
He's eating the eye. See his teeth?
No, Mom, the eye is creepy.
The eye is so good. That's the scariest part.
I like that one. It looks kind
Look,
of
there's a big old piece of fish right there. Go that way.
I love that one. I hate this one. Yeah.
If you bite it, don't do it.
Do it.
Ew. You got the
Ready?
He got the fish. The starfish got the fish.
Well, we're gonna get
Oh my god! The starfish moves so
Starfish.
slow. It looks like it's not even
That's
moving.
very fast for a starfish.
Where?
Starfish is normally moving.
Did you see it?
Do you even think I'm moving?
Come here. Come here.
Put your hand like here.
Excuse me.
Put it right here. Put it on.
I think
Dylan, excuse me. Here, sit
on
next
the
to brother in front of
starfish.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I did. I saw you.